everybody.
Hey.
On all portals. Make sure everybody is on YouTube,
Yes.
Periscope, Facebook, Twitter, and even Diamond and Silk at diamondandsilk.com.
Oh, yes.
Welcome to tonight's Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live.
Yes, welcome.
We're your host, Diamond and Silk, and Silk Oh Silk.
Yes.
It has been a long, lovely weekend.
Magnificent.
I hope everybody is up on all portals.
Everybody is up on all portals.
Are they?
We are ready to go.
We have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
I know we're a little late.
Well, just 4 minutes.
Just 4 minutes, like 5 minutes late. Okay. But let's get started with the show.
Yeah.
Hit it, Rob. Silk, it has been a long weekend.
Yes,
but before we get started, tonight's show is being brought to you by the Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Tour. So I want you to head over to diamondandsilk.com and get your Chit Chat Tour tickets for Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, because Dallas, Texas is already sold out. It is sold out. So go to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
We're going to be there the next few weeks. Get your tickets before that sell out so that we can have a good time and chit chat with each other. And just do what we do.
And we have some more tour dates that we're going to be adding real soon. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that. Okay. Yes, I absolutely love it.
Yes.
So, so tell them to stay tuned.
Yeah. Stay tuned because, I mean, it's a whole lot that's going on and we're trying to get everything right.
Right.
We want everything to be done in decency and in order.
In a particular way.
And
we want everything top notch.
That's right.
We don't want no
we want everything
stuff. Right. No half stuff.
That's right.
Okay. Well, you all, we had a lovely weekend.
Yeah.
And if y'all can remember last Chit Chat, I told you all that we were going to Liberty University. Right? So we was at Liberty University over the weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about we had a phenomenal time. Was it the weekend? Wait a minute. Let me back my days up. You know, because we always traveling somewhere.
Yeah.
I can get my days confused.
It was
like we flew out on, was it Wednesday or Thursday we flew out on? Was it
Thursday?
Okay, we flew out on Thursday. We had the event on Friday. And we left we left on Saturday.
That's right.
So that felt like a whole weekend.
Yeah.
But you all, when I tell you the hospitality,
the carpet was rolled out.
That Liberty showed us.
Oh my God.
I didn't want to leave.
No.
Well, when my personal assistant told me we was going to stay on campus, I thought we were staying at the dorms.
In the dorms, okay.
I thought we was going to be in the dorms. I was like, well, who's going to change the sheets? How are we going to eat and all that? Are we going to be in the lunchroom?
Right.
You know, I was thinking that in my mind.
Right.
But no, Liberty has a mansion that's on the property, on the campus.
Right on the campus.
Right.
That's right.
Right. And so when we got there and somebody picked us up from the airport, beautiful young lady, she picked us up from the airport.
Oh yeah.
And took us to this mansion. And this is what I love, Silk.
Okay, what is it that
I
you
love whenever we walked in the house.
Yes.
And whenever they started showing us around, especially in the kitchen.
Yes.
All of my little snacks, like the candy that I love to eat.
Yes.
The nuts that I love to eat. Everything was at our fingertips. They had a fully stocked refrigerator. All of the teas that you may want to drink.
Yes.
I mean, they had everything laid out.
Yes.
And I so appreciate that.
We didn't want for anything.
No. No. That matters to me.
Yeah.
Making sure I'm sleeping on nice, good sheets.
Yes.
And I can eat.
That's right.
And then, girl, when they took us upstairs to show us our rooms.
Yes.
This big, beautiful box that's on a bed that says Diamond. And when you open the box, all kinds of snacks. But the little cards that was in there.
The handwritten cards from the students that was in there. I think I went to bed with tears in my eyes that night. It was so magnificent that someone thought enough of me to tell me that they love me and write this thing down.
And write it down.
Oh, wow. It was amazing.
That was great. And then you all, the director, Jerry Falwell. Okay, now the senior is already passed on. Jerry Falwell Senior is passed on.
Right.
Well, his office, he worked out of the mansion because he had an office in there.
Right.
And unfortunately, he passed away back in 2008 in that office.
In his office.
And it's the same way that he left it the day that he passed away.
Right.
And so we were able to see it and how everything is etched in stone on back in 2008. The newspaper that's on the desk and the books. That was like, that's history to me.
It's history, yes.
And it's etched in stone. Yes. Like it hasn't been touched, it hasn't been moved.
Yeah. And the energy in the room was calm.
It was. Yes, it was.
It wasn't like spooky or nothing like that.
No, it was not.
Calm.
It was calm, you
and
all.
it was
beautiful. It was beautiful. They had it really, really, really nice for us.
Very nice.
And then when we got in on that Thursday night, we went off to have dinner with Jerry Falwell, which is his son Junior, and his wife Becky, Pastor Nassau, and his wife Jennifer.
Yeah.
And there were other pastors and wives at the table.
Yeah.
I just cannot think of their names. The staff and the drivers. I mean, we sat down, we had a beautiful dinner and a beautiful fellowship.
Oh, it was amazing.
Wasn't it amazing?
It was really, really
I mean,
amazing.
Liberty just outdid themselves.
Yeah,
it
was like we were all old friends.
Right.
Just there chatting and catching up on things.
Right.
Yeah.
And then they took us back to the mansion for us to get tidied up and so we can get in bed, and I slept. Oh God, I slept so good. And the wind was really blowing that night.
Yes, it was.
And it seemed like I can hear every inch of the wind.
Yes.
Was it because we were upstairs or was we in high elevation? We was in the mountains and we was upstairs.
High elevation.
So all I said was, Lord, don't let no window be bust out. Don't let nothing break no window. But I got the best sleep.
It made for some good sleep.
It made for some good sleep.
Yes, it did.
So I was well rested for the next day event.
Yes.
And then the little girl come and she gets her, bless her heart.
Right.
And she take us over and now we have breakfast.
Yes.
And they have the breakfast all laid up. I can't remember her name.
Oh my God.
And I don't want to say the wrong name.
Okay.
But she took us over there. We had breakfast and everything was laid out. Everything was laid out.
It was.
I didn't have to worry. You know, sometimes when you go places, well, what about this?
Yeah.
Well, what's gonna happen with that?
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry about anything.
No.
Liberty had everything just all planned out.
And the sandwiches, the breakfast sandwiches that they had, they were cut so precise.
Right.
I was like, is this food real?
It didn't look like it was real food. It looked like it was fake food.
Yes, it did.
Because it was so beautiful how they had everything
prepared.
Laid out for us.
Yes.
And the hospitality.
Oh.
And then after that, you all, okay, now this is Liberty University. So this is a religious college.
Right.
So they're getting ready for convocation. They're getting ready to have their service.
Right.
So after we're having breakfast and we're sitting there chatting and we're drinking our little teas and the coffees and the little shot juices, the little mango juice or the green juice, and the green juice happened to be, it was really good.
Pretty good. Yes.
After we got through with all of that, you all, then they directed us into another room because now it's time to get prepared for convocation.
Right.
So the people that was in there to thank us for coming, and we had to have prayer.
We had to stop and have prayer.
And we had to have prayer before you even go, before the people go on stage to sing.
That's
during
right.
convocation.
Yes.
So finally, everybody said what they needed to say. We prayed, and then they whisked us off to the auditorium. And I'm talking about it's people everywhere. It may have been about 10,000 people in that auditorium.
I believe 10 to 12,000 people.
Yeah. So I'm like, beautiful. And you know what was so magnificent? Seeing those people, those students worship God.
Yes.
I thought that students, they wasn't into that no more. But seeing them raise their hand and worship God.
Yes.
That right there, that touched my spirit.
Yes.
I felt like I was in church.
Yes. I even saw a few students fall to their knees with their hands up, giving praise and honor to God. It was just magnificent just to see and be in the midst of it. It was phenomenal.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then when they took us on stage, before they took us on stage in the intro, that they did of us was so powerful.
Oh my goodness.
And so moving. It's like they had it all planned out.
Everything.
I didn't know it was gonna be like that.
No.
They had every little angle played out. It was all just laid out for us. Okay.
Right.
Then we go on the stage and we speak and we drop some DNS golden nuggets.
That's what exactly what we
because if you're gonna be talking to students, you got to tell them, you got to take your lessons, turn these into life lessons for them, so that they can take that and they can go out into the world with some thoughts and explore the world.
That's right.
So that's what we did.
We double teamed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then after we dropped those nuggets, you all, there was, well, let me just.
There was a beautiful lunch.
There was a beautiful lunch. That they had planned for us. A beautiful, beautiful lunch.
Yes.
We was just spoiled. I can talk about it all day because it was so moving.
Yes.
But go ahead, girl.
But after the beautiful lunch, during the beautiful lunch, that's when we decided that we're going to go see the Black Panther movie.
We went to see the Black Panther movie.
That's when we decided. Right. But before we left, they brought us into this room.
Well, I want to at least tell them about the little line.
Well, that's why.
Okay. Yeah. So we having lunch, you all.
Right.
Pastor
Nasa.
He is so fun, you all.
Oh my God, yeah.
He makes you not want to. He's like a kid at heart.
Yeah.
To me.
Yes.
And he has this mechanism. That's protective.
Yes.
And so it makes you feel so comfortable to let your hair back, let your guard down, and just relax because he had you.
Yeah.
So after we had a beautiful lunch and he brought all that candy in there, and my weakness is the candy.
Okay.
Then he took us to a room and opened up that cabinet and told us to pick our gift.
Oh.
Okay, that's all I got to say. And then we decided.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
It was magnificent.
Yes, it was.
It never happened to me. I was amazed, and I want to say thank you, Liberty.
Thank you, Liberty. I cannot stop bragging about you all, how you had it all laid out. Like we didn't have to worry about nothing. And then Pastor Nassar was talking to us about the Black Panther movie. Well, I didn't want to see it because I don't want to look at movies that have racial undertones, and that's what I thought that the movie was going to have. Right.
Yeah.
But
I misjudged
we misjudged the movie. We went to see the movie called Black Panthers. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think that this movie is good for African Americans.
Yes.
And here's all Americans, but specifically African Americans, because they always complain about we're not seeing people like us in movies.
Right.
We're not seeing this here.
Right.
So in this movie, you saw a king, you saw a queen,
yes.
you saw a princess, you saw the princess where she could make stuff, and yes. it was her stuff. And it's important for African Americans to see that, because they always complain.
And they always have these Black movies with people like slaves and out there picking cotton and getting less than.
Right.
But this movie made you think totally different.
Right.
But you have to have an open mind and be able to think outside of the black box in order to get the message.
Because there was a message in there. Okay.
That's right.
So we thought the movie, and then after we went to see the Black Panthers, we came back and we did a little podcast to talk about what we saw, what the Black Panthers, and even the whole experience at being at a convocation.
Oh my God.
I mean,
it was
beautiful,
so amazing.
Beautiful.
Yes.
And then after we did that, you all, there was another our van waiting for us. It's like a Mercedes van.
Yeah.
Waiting for us to take us to dinner. Like we had nothing to worry about.
Nothing.
I had to eat all day because at the movies we had popcorn and whatever. Okay.
Yes.
So we go, we have us a nice dinner, and we sit down with one of the staff members, and I mean, we just talk and kiki and just had
a very good intimate
Yes.
Yes.
And being treated like royalty.
Yeah.
Now let me piggyback.
Let me
piggyback on something.
Yes.
Because I got to get this here.
Right.
Say this here.
Right.
After we spoke.
Yeah.
To everybody, those thousands of students, there was a line that formed for all of these people. And I know it had probably over 200 people in the line.
Right.
Just to come and take pictures with Diamond and Silk.
Just to meet us.
Or just to meet Diamond and Silk.
And they missed lunch.
They missed their lunch hour. To come meet us. Yeah. Thank you all.
Thank you.
All of our fans.
Yes.
The ones that knew us, the ones that didn't know us.
Yes.
The ones that thought we said something really inspirational that day.
And they said that was one of the longest lines.
Right.
Ever.
For convocation.
So
I'm just like, well, that was beautiful. Yeah. But now I have to address something.
Okay. All right.
Y'all know how Diamond is.
Y'all know.
So the line is moving up and it's sort of okay. It looked like that we could see the light of day because it looked like we finna get
the wraparound was coming down to the end.
To the end. Mm-hmm. And there was this beautiful, lovely child of God.
Yes.
Cleverly described as a hater.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She was disguised as a hater.
Mm-hmm,
okay.
Mm-hmm,
all right.
Mm-hmm. So she walked up to us.
Yeah.
Now what you can't do is you can't walk up to Diamond and Silk and think you can say something to us.
Right.
And think we're not going to respond.
That's right.
That's not how it happens.
That don't work like that.
It don't happen with us like that.
That's right. That's
now,
right.
Now remember, y'all, we got our executive protection around us. We have other security around us.
Right.
So it's people around us.
Right.
So this lovely, beautiful child of God walked up to us. And she said that she didn't like how we acted on stage. She said that we were perpetuating a stereotype.
Right.
And it was an embarrassment.
Right.
And these white people, now this is what she said, you all.
This is what she said.
I'm telling you exactly what she said. She said, these white people aren't laughing with you. They are laughing at you. Okay.
And when she did that, she opened up her hand to show
us. Now this is a school that she goes to. Right.
Right.
So Silk said, can I have your hand? Let me have your hand. Because now the security is like, oh.
And we got
this. No. Because if you bold enough to come and say that.
That's right. You're going to be bold enough to stand there and listen to what we have to say back.
And so I had to let her know, well, what if we said you was perpetuating a stereotype with those braids in your hair and that hat on your head?
Right.
You know, I said, that's the problem with Black people. They don't think outside of the box.
Right.
They always think somebody is laughing at them. And it's a shame that you can't be who you want to be in front of white people.
That's right.
And I told her that I had to tell her this. I had to tell her, y'all. I had to tell her. I said, listen, don't you ever walk up in our face and ask us to change who we are, because I will never walk up in your face and ask you to change who you are.
And everything got quiet.
Well, you know it got quiet because you know how Diamond can get real loud. I know I sound a little hoarse, but that day I was ready.
Yeah. And we did it in love because I was holding her hand.
Yes, we did it in love.
Yes.
Oh, we did. Because she looked like she was old enough to be my daughter.
And my child.
We did it in love. But don't walk up to me.
Don't you make that mistake.
And think you can say anything you want to me.
Yeah.
And you think you ain't going to get called out.
We told security we got this. We got this.
Yeah.
We got this.
And I know it made security and our executive protection team feel a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, they were a little uncomfortable.
Right. But the thing that I want people to understand about us is that we real.
That's right.
From day one, this is how you all have known Diamond. I have not changed. And please, do not ask me to change.
Yeah. And I even asked her while holding her hand.
Yes, she did.
Because she put her hands in my hand. I wanted to know what was being stereotypical.
Right.
You know, because she came here looking like Aunt your mama to me.
Well, we could have went there.
I could have went there like
because she didn't look like she had no education.
That's right.
She looked like she was a bomb coming from off the street.
Off the street, and like she's ready to cook some pancakes.
But we didn't want to hurt her feelings.
No, because she
was still a lovely child of God, and she's entitled to her opinion.
To be any way.
But we could have went that way.
We could have, but we didn't. But I asked her what was being stereotypical, and she said, when I say, right. When I say, I said, well, what's wrong with me saying,
right.
Because if you're able to be the way that you want to be,
that's right.
then I should be able to be who I want to be.
That's
and
right.
if I want to say, I'm
going to say,
Yeah.
It's always been like that.
That's right.
See, what people don't understand, some people think we're putting on an act.
Some type of act.
Every time you see me, this is just how we act.
This is how we are.
And people can't believe it, but it's the truth.
But see, when you mask up,
right,
behind your throw rag and your little curls, what are you hiding?
That's right, because you can't be yourself.
You can't be yourself.
And then can I just say this?
Go ahead on and
to
say
my
it.
Black brothers and sisters, especially you all that snuck off of that Democratic plantation.
Yes.
To hear what your sisters Diamond and still have to say.
Yes.
A lot of you all are so used to fighting battles.
Yes.
You don't even realize when you won the war.
That's right.
You're so used to being so insecure about what somebody gonna think about you or gonna say about you.
Yeah.
You don't even know how to be yourself in front of white people.
That's right.
And it's sad.
Yes.
Now if I was standing on stage acting like I was white, she would have came up to me. It's an embarrassment because you're not acting like yourself. It's like you darn if you do, you darn if you don't when it comes to black people. But we've been taught to hate ourselves.
Right.
That's why we hate on other black people.
That's right.
You've been taught to hate yourself.
Yeah.
That's why you can walk up to your black chocolate sister.
That's right.
And hate on her.
Yeah.
See, this is that Willie Lynch syndrome.
That's right.
When the light skinned stayed in the house, but the dark skinned was out there in the field. That's what that's about.
That's right. That's right.
And until you get over your insecurity,
your own insecurity,
you're gonna always have a self-esteem problem.
That's right.
Don't push your stuff off on us.
That's right.
Because I'm comfortable with who I am.
Skin,
if I say
baby.
if I point my finger, if I bob my head, I can do that.
It's my head.
I can do it.
That's right.
Don't tell me how to be. And I get tired of black folks telling us how we need to be. But you all cut on that reality TV and you got them acting like darn fools.
Yeah.
And I don't see you say nothing about that. But as soon as we come on our little small platform, or we on some kind of channel, now y'all got something to say about it. Well, you all know you can kiss where the sun don't shine.
You know that.
Because I'm not changing who I am.
That's I can't change who I am.
No.
Because walking around here being fake.
That's right.
Masking
and
up.
That's what's wrong with black people. You walk around, you be fake.
Yeah.
And then as soon as somebody that's of another color like what you do,
right,
you are insecure. You think they laughing at you.
Right.
You know, all they doing is they laughing with you. They like, oh my God, that's good.
Yes.
You don't know how to take constructive criticism. You don't know how to take compliments.
No.
And that's because you are insecure. You were taught to be insecure. But I want you to know that self-esteem don't start with the other person.
That's right.
Self-esteem start with you. That's why they call it self-esteem. It start with you, baby.
That's right.
And until you can get that together with you,
that's right.
You will never walk up on another sister or brother and tell them to stop being who they are.
That's right.
What?
That's right.
Girl.
And then when I look at the Oscar, I know this is in the next part, but this point I want to make about the Oscar.
Come on, girl.
You have our black sisters and brothers that's there at the Oscars.
Right.
Are the white people there laughing at them?
That's right. Let me bring up a point about that.
Bring it up.
You know, we always get criticized about, we have a lot of white fans that love us. And I love.
And we love
every
of our
one
fans.
of you all.
I
mean, when I walk up to you, I hug you, I kiss you, and I show you how much I love you.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do. I love all of our fans.
Right.
But we have black people that get upset that white people like us. But then when you look at the Oscar, you only see a handful of black people, but those white people love those black people.
That's right.
So how is that different?
How? And then when you have those different shows with black women beating up other black women, they getting paid by a white person.
That's right, to do that. Is that cooning? I just want black people to see the hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Until you start loving yourself and start hating yourself, you will never come and hate on another brother and sister, even if they not doing what you doing. I'm sorry that we know how to think outside of the box.
That's right.
I'm sorry that I got off that Democratic plantation. I told you behind to come, but you refuse to come.
Yes.
You sneak out the heroes, but you don't really want to leave the plantation.
Don't even
you
want
to stay there because you want to be handed from.
And don't even realize you're free, that the shackles is off of your feet. All you got to do is walk off. But you prefer to stay there waiting on somebody to give you something because you're too lazy to get off of your own seat of do nothing and do it for yourself.
That's right. That's right. And you got to stop that.
So
don't think you're going to come up in our face and say anything.
Oh, no.
Because Diamond and Silk is going to get you straight.
And poor little baby, I had to take her hand because she reminded me of my own. Because I would have, you on your own, you can snatch them up. But we was being gentle,
were very loving with her.
And then we turned around.
I was firm.
Oh, we was firm. But then we turned around
and we invited her to lunch. And she was too scared to come to lunch. But she could have came to lunch with us.
Yeah.
And we could have sat down and had a conversation.
Yeah.
See, it's scary when you don't know. I know it's different.
Yeah.
I know you're not used to black people telling the truth when it comes to our own.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we sugarcoat it, we hide it.
Yeah.
We know that the leaders aren't doing right by us. But we say nothing about it.
Not
one word about it.
Yeah.
And then we get used and abused day in, day out. You are raising another generation that happen to be millennium that hate themselves and can't be themselves in front of the people that she go to school with. Because she go to school with them. And she had the nerve to say that in front of them.
That's right.
Which was so embarrassing to me. It was like,
that
I could not believe
embarrassing.
She said that.
You going to school with the same white people that you say is laughing at black people.
And she said it out loud in front of white people. So how do you think their feelings felt? How do you think they felt about that? I don't like backing people up in a corner. And see, that's what's wrong. Yeah. Black people think they can back white people up in a corner.
That's right.
And they can't say nothing because you're going to use that racist word. You ain't going to be able to do that to Diamond. I'm going to get your black behind straight.
That's right.
I'm going to get you. I'm going to set you
all the way straight from the gate. I'm not going to be able to do it. Straight from the gate. Well, we got to go to commercial. We got to at least take one commercial tonight.
Okay, let's take one commercial. You listen, you all. When we come back, you all, we'll be talking about the Oscars that was laced with so much hate. Yeah. We'll be right back with more Diamond and Silk Chit Chat. Hey y'all. Hey. Do you want to see Diamond and Silk keep this thing going? I mean, keep this here thing moving? Really? Well, go to our website, diamondandsilk.com, and contribute. Right there, diamondandsilk.com. You can make all of your contributions right there on our website, diamondandsilk.com. So we can keep this party moving on and on and on and on to the break of dawn. On and on and on and on. Like hot butter popcorn. Just on and on and on. That's diamondandsilk.com. Hey y'all. Hey. Okay, so I know that you all have been having problems with these social medias not getting our notification. You can't find us. You're getting booted off whenever you watch a video. So here's what I want you to do. Listen up. Go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat. Yes, we back, baby. That's right. With Chit Chat at diamondandsilk.com. So if you can't view it on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, YouTube, then go on over there to our website. That's right. diamondandsilk.com. Because you know they're coming for us, right? Oh, girl. Go, 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 go. Hey, y'all, go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat Live. Diamondandsilk.com. Go ahead, go ahead. Twitter. Oh, go, Y'all ain't got nothing on us. Not that. Forget you, YouTube. Get out the way. Bye. Diamondandsilk.com. Okay, you all, so welcome back to the show. Welcome back. You know, normally I don't watch the Oscars. No, we don't. I don't. Ever since our president has been in office, when he was running, and I saw how these award shows taking politicized stuff. Like I ain't watching this foolishness. Right. But I decided, to just peep in and see what they were talking about last night. And you had old Jimmy Kimmel, hosting the Oscars. You know, he's just a hateful man. He is a very hateful man. But this is what I don't understand. What is that? Why did they have Jimmy Kimmel up there hosting anything when there is a salacious, derogatory video going around with him enticing women to fill on his crowd? Where is the Me Too movement? Where are the Time's Up movement? Where are they at? Where is Oprah telling him his time is up? He should never be able to host the Oscars again. That's right. He should never be able to. That's right. And then you had Kobe Bryant. They giving him an award. Oops, but did you remember back in 2003 when Kobe Bryant it was alleged that he sexually assaulted a 19-year-old teenager. And she's a teenager because 19 teen, that's a teenage girl. But they up there kikiing and giving him an award. Where was the Me Too and the Time Up movement on that? Y'all at? Where was they at on that, Sil? Yes. Yeah. And then you had Common. He said that for the NRA to get out of God's way. That's what he said. But this is the same man that's probably armed by security.
Yes.
I mean, locked and loaded.
Yes.
That's probably behind their picket fences. Yeah. Why don't you unarm your security?
Yeah.
And then tell us how that's working for you.
That's right.
You
they probably strapped, locked, and loaded, hacking.
And I think that the Oscars is sad, but that's okay because the ratings were even lower this year.
Even lower.
People are not going to be watching that BS whenever you take and you throw these daggers.
Right.
Like I'm sorry, so if you want to say something. Well, he made a statement about there's no hope at the White House because, Hope Hicks is resigning.
Jimmy Kimmel said that. Yes.
But look at that audience that you was talking to.
Right.
If it ain't no hope at the White House, well, look at the house of people that you was talking to.
That's right.
That probably knew about the Harvey Weinsteins and the Kevin Spacey, but didn't do nothing and didn't say nothing but turn a blind eye just to get their paycheck. What about that?
And he was just hoping to get a laugh.
That's all he was hoping to get a laugh. And the only good parts about that Oscar is when it went to commercial.
That's right.
Because as long as it was on, it irritated me and it's so boring.
Yeah.
It's so long. Listen, everybody that's getting an award, you should sit them on the first 2 rows.
That's right.
Then that way, this is the pointer.
Yes.
They don't have to walk all the way up there and it take them long because they got to hug and kiss everybody. Yeah. It take them 15 minutes to get to the stage. Then they got this long sheet of paper that they got to read all of these names off of and to just prolong it. I did not like it. I didn't like it. I didn't watch it last year and I didn't like it this year.
Even though I was looking at it, I woke up and it was looking back at me.
See?
I fell asleep on it. And then they was also wearing pins, some orange looking pins.
That look like flag lapel.
But to represent, I guess the shootings and
no, that was probably representing somebody going to jail soon.
But where were those flags or those orange lapels? Where were they at for the people that's getting killed up in Chicago, Baltimore, Detroit, Maryland?
They're not concerned about that. Did you all know a couple of weeks ago, right after the Parkland shooting, then probably the next week, 8 people got shot in Chicago, 30 wounded. I didn't hear the left say nothing about that. They didn't say absolutely nothing.
They didn't wear no type of
They didn't wear no lapel pin on that. They didn't
orange,
do that.
Orange.
No, they didn't do that. They full of it. Full of it.
And the flag is red, white, and blue,
not orange. So don't get that twisted. Get that twisted.
That's right.
Well, speaking of these guns, let's go on to the NRA.
The NRA.
So now the NRA is taking a lot of heat now because they're being blamed for guns. They're being blamed for selling masses of guns. But the NRA can't sell a gun if masses of people don't go buy it.
That's right.
So don't blame the NRA. So I had to do my research. A girl by the name of Candace Owens was on Fox and Friends the other morning. And she was talking about what the NRA represented. Right. So I had to do my research, right? Well, listen, you all, to my Black brothers and sisters, let me explain to you all so y'all won't get caught up in the hype.
That's
this is the hype right here.
Yes.
All right. So I did my research. Okay, what is it about the NRA that people are so leery about?
Right.
Because these people are here to help.
Right.
All right. So a lady by the name of Ida B. Wells Barnett.
Okay.
She was born in Holly Springs, Mississippi. She was a former slave who became a journalist and launched a virtual one-woman crusade against the practice of lynching. Okay. So back in the day, they used to lynch. Lynch mean they used to beat you. Okay. Well, she didn't like that kind of practice. So she launched a crusade against that. She became a journalist. Okay. And she made this statement. She said a Winchester rifle should have a place of honor in every Black home, is what she said. Now, Ida B. Wells called for the lethal Black defense rested against a backdrop of discriminatory laws that deprive Black citizens of the cherished Second Amendment's rights to bear arms. So back in that day, if you were a slave or if you were a free slave, you couldn't bear arms. You couldn't bear arms, right? So what happened was the NRA came along. They didn't like the fact that slaves and Black people could not bear arms. Right. So what they did was the National Rifle Association, opposed the gun laws that restricted Black people. That's right. From owning, from having a gun ownership. And in some instances, offer support to Black Americans seeking to defend themselves with firearms. Because back in those days, okay, so coming on up, now you into the, okay, that was back in the 1800s, right? Okay. So now it's coming into the 1900s.
Right.
Well, coming on up, you had the Democratic Party that created the KKK to manipulate and intimidate in order to dominate.
That's right.
And Black people had to have a way to arm themselves.
Defend themselves.
That's to defend themselves.
Yeah.
And that's where the National Rifle Association came in to help them, right? Okay. So I don't understand, why is it that the left is using these beautiful teenagers at the shooting, I mean at the school, the Parkland school shooting, those beautiful children, the left is using them for a political ploy.
That's right.
Did you sit down and explain to them what the National Rifle Association means, what it do? Did you sit down and did you do that? Go ahead.
But they're doing it so that they can continue their ploy, which is to dominate, intimidate, and is to intimidate, manipulate in order to dominate.
Is what they're doing.
Exactly what
and they're
doing.
Using these young people to do it. So now you have all of these groups funding these young people. I guess they're trying to take down the NRA, but we need the NRA. The NRA helped in crucial times, when the Democrats didn't want slavery to end, when the Democrats didn't have a problem with Black people not having guns, they didn't care about your Second Amendment,
and they didn't care about civil rights.
Then the National Rifle Association stepped in. We gonna help these people, and they started opening up chapters all over the place to help people, and not just Black people. It was anybody that wanted to bear arms. They would teach you how to shoot. They had training and courses. So I don't understand, how is it that the National Rifle Association is getting blamed for what somebody mentally ill did, and everybody knew about the boy mental illness, even the police, and they did.
But they have to understand too, when you put all of these different laws and restrictions in place, what you're doing is you're imposing that on the law-abiding citizens, the one that's already abiding by the law. A criminal, a evil person, they can give two red cents. They don't care about the law, because if they did care about the law, they wouldn't have broken the law in the first place.
That's
so when you got them out in the streets and they're fighting to make these laws even stricter, you're basically restricting law-abiding citizens. So that means that the crook, when they want to get a gun, they won't go through the lawful way of getting a gun or a weapon. They'll go to the trunk of somebody's car, or a friend of a friend of a friend,
buy it on black market,
or buy it on black market, or see what comes in from the down there at the border. Okay, so be cautious whenever you try to have all of these laws imposed on law-abiding citizens, because it affects the ones that's doing it the right way.
That's right. I don't know if people know, but Martin Luther King was denied a concealed weapons permit. And if it wasn't for the Republican Party and the NRA, because they were the ones that helped Black people, they would have been denied their Second Amendment rights. I don't want people to get this twisted. The Republican Party helped because they helped end slavery. They didn't like that. And that is the truth.
That's right.
The NRA also helped Black people because they wanted you to have the rights to bear arms, and they taught you how to shoot those guns.
How to shoot them, yes.
And I don't know, I don't think it's nobody from the NRA that has shot up people and shot up schools.
Right.
I don't think any member of the NRA. These are people with a mental mindset that just want to kill up folks. Okay. So I wanted to break that down. Okay. And then let's go on to the trade deal.
Yes.
Now, the president tweeted out that we have the large trade deficit with Mexico and Canada. NAFTA, which is under renegotiation right now, has been a bad deal for USA massive relocation of companies and jobs. Tariffs on steel and aluminum will only come off if new and fair NAFTA agreement is signed. Also, Canada must treat our farmers much better. Highly restrictive. Mexico must do much more on stopping drugs from pouring into the U.S. They have not done what needs to be done. Millions of people addicted and dying.
And this is what President Trump tweeted.
And I'm so happy that he is addressing NAFTA. He is addressing these drugs pouring into our country.
That's right.
A lot of people are addicted to these opioids. And here's the deal. And I keep hearing people and they say, well, they only talking about this opioid addiction because it's now affecting white people. And I got to get you straight.
We got to get you straight.
This opioid is affecting more than white people. It's affecting Black people. Did you see that little boy that killed his parents? They think that boy may have been on something.
Wow.
We just don't know what he was on.
Wow.
Because he started having crazy thoughts.
Oh, wow.
Doing crazy things. That's right.
Yeah.
He may have been on something. And what I want to tell people is that don't get mad at this president because he's going to tackle this problem.
Right.
You should be mad at the Black president for ignoring the problem.
That's right.
Not only did he ignore the opioid addiction that was happening in our country 8 years ago, he also ignored the crime too.
That's
he
right.
He could care less because he pushed what the Oprah Winfrey's wanted.
That's
he
right.
pushed what Hollywood wanted is what he did. So if you're going to be mad at somebody, you don't be mad at President Trump.
That's
you
right.
need to go get mad at President Obama for doing nothing about it. And when President Trump came along, he said, oh, we're going to fix this problem.
That's right.
We're going to fix
and
this problem.
And you be glad that President Trump, is saying we're going to fix this problem.
Absolutely.
You be glad for that.
Absolutely.
Not be mad about him trying to fix it now, because once, like you just said, when the Black president was in office, what did he do?
He wasn't thinking about no opioids.
He wasn't thinking about Chicago
He wasn't thinking about that.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
So Sarah Huckabee said, the press secretary said, the president believes in free, fair, and reciprocal trade. Hope other countries will join him in pursuing that goal.
Right.
The president wants to make sure that we are doing everything we can to protect American workers, to protect industries like the steel and aluminum industry. And you know what? We do have to address NAFTA.
Yes,
it's not fair that we trade with these people, but these people get more than we get.
And then how is it that, you know, people think these administrations, past administrations, think it's okay to send our jobs overseas, bring those products and goods back to America, and think that the American people going to be able to purchase it. Whenever you took the way of living, the way of making money to provide for people's family away from them. So how in the hell or hell do you expect them to purchase any of the products and the goods when the jobs have been shipped overseas and they have no money in their pocket?
I know. And see, why didn't the past president think enough to put the American people first? That's why Donald Trump won, because he said, I'm going to put American people first.
That's right.
Obama didn't say that. Hillary Clinton wouldn't say that.
No, she was ready for TPP. She was ready to ship more jobs overseas.
Right.
She campaigned on that.
And then why did the past and the previous presidents want other countries to take advantage of the U.S.? Are they getting kickbacks off of this?
That's right.
Okay.
And we need more than an Obama phone to survive.
That's right. We need very good jobs with good pay. Okay. That's what it's going to take.
Yes.
And then, girl, let's skip on down to this Oakland mayor.
Yes.
Named Libby Schiff. She alerts illegal aliens about the upcoming ICE raid. Now, the mayor of Sanctuary City, Oakland, California, sent a warning alerting illegals of upcoming ICE raids.
Wow.
800 criminal illegals were said to have evaded capture thanks to Miss Libby. Acting ICE Director Thomas Holman delivered bad news to Libby, not even 24 hours after the raid, saying he is now looking into obstructing charges.
That's right.
She intentionally put law enforcement officers at risk. Being a law enforcement officer is dangerous enough, but to give criminals the heads up, we're coming next 24 hours increases the risk.
That's right.
He continued that there are 800 we were unable to locate because of that warning. That community is a lot less safe than it would have been.
Wow.
And she should be charged with obstruction of justice.
That's right.
Somebody could have gotten killed. Imagine you telling these illegal aliens that, and they would have ambushed those ICE
officers. That's right. That's right. And she should also be charged with aiding and abetting criminals. And she should also be removed from office. Why is she in office?
She need to be
Why
removed.
Is she even there?
She need to be removed from office.
Yes.
She sure do.
Yes,
she
yes,
sure
yes.
do. Yeah. I don't, and they're saying that nothing can be done to her. They saying that she did not commit a crime. So are you telling me if the judge called me and say, hey, I'm gonna tip you off, the police gonna be at your house, ain't they gonna find that judge something gonna be wrong with that judge?
Yeah.
I don't get. I don't get why the liberals are trying to make whatever is right wrong, whatever is wrong right. They crazy.
Well, I'm just looking now. I'm thinking of Martha Stewart.
You thinking of Martha? That's right. Why she got a tip? Why did she go to jail?
Why did she go to jail?
That's right. Yeah. That's right. Why did she go to jail for that? And then today, girl, DACA. DACA today, March 5th, marked 6 months since Donald Trump ended DACA, and told Congress to do their job.
That's right.
Congress did nothing.
Nothing.
Congress has been playing politics for months and still nothing.
Nothing.
Democrats have used this here as a pawn.
Yeah.
So this is what the Democrats done.
Yes.
They use this as a pawn, and then they say, oh, another horrible thing happened down there in Florida.
So we'll jump over here.
So we'll jump over there.
But didn't solve this problem yet.
And they're not going to solve it.
Yeah. And been given 6 months to do it.
Oh, they're not going to solve it.
Congress been given 6 months to do it.
They're not going to solve it.
That's
They're
right.
not going to solve it. So don't blame Donald Trump. Blame President Obama for unconstitutionally writing DACA into law with no resolution.
That's right.
Obama was the one that kicked the can down the road. And then Donald Trump said the buck stopped here.
That's
it's time for Congress to solve this. And if you can't solve this here, do you know what's gonna happen to you? Well, it's gonna be up in the air.
Yeah.
So DACA, you was out in the streets marching and you was holding up traffic.
Yeah.
You know, since they're doing that.
Yeah.
What you need to do is you need to be talking to Obama.
Yeah.
Because he's the one that deferred it and didn't fix it.
That's right. And get in line instead of being out there stopping traffic. Get in line and wait your turn. And these are not DACA children anymore. These are adults.
That's right.
They are adults. When they turn 18, 21, they are adults. So you got to get in line, wait your turn. It is not fair to take cuts in front of somebody that's doing it the right way.
Right.
That's doing it the right way. And if Obama was really concerned about you all, if the Democrats was really concerned about you all, then they would have taken care of this matter back whenever Obama took and wrote this matter up.
That's right. So when we come back, we're going to pick it right back up. When we come back with more Diamond and Silk Chit Chat, we'll be right back. Hey y'all.
Hey.
Do you want to see Diamond and Silk keep this thing going? I mean, keep this here thing moving?
Really?
Well, go to our website, diamondandsilk.com, and contribute. Right there, diamondandsilk.com. You can make all of your contributions right there on our website, diamondandsilk.com. So we can keep this party moving on and on and on and on to the break of dawn. On and on and on and on. Like hot butter popcorn. Just on and on and on. That's diamondandsilk.com. Hey y'all.
Hey.
Okay, so I know that you all have been having problems with these social medias not getting our notification. You can't find us. You're getting booted off whenever you watch a video. So here's what I want you to do.
Listen up.
Go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat.
Yeah.
Yes, we back, baby.
That's right.
With Chit Chat at diamondandsilk.com. So if you can't view it on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, YouTube, then go on over there to our website.
That's right.
diamondandsilk.com.
Because you know they're coming for us, right? Oh, girl.
Go. Hey, y'all, go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat Live. Diamondandsilk.com. Go ahead.
Twitter.
Oh, go. Y'all ain't got nothing on us.
Not that.
Forget you, YouTube. Get out the way.
Bye.
Diamondandsilk.com. Silk, girl, who goes into this week bowl of stupid girl?
Well, Diamond. This week bowl of stupid goes to the Oscar.
The Oscar along with a Jimmy Kimmel, you all.
Yeah.
So you know Jimmy Kimmel hosted the Oscars, but what we don't understand is why was he hosting the Oscars?
Why?
Where was the Me Too movement? Because you know what? There is a salacious, derogatory video going around with him enticing women to touch and feel on his crowd. Oh, yes. But they had him up there like he was so holier than thou. No, where was Me Too? Where was Oprah Winfrey with Time Up? Never again should he be able to host any type of Oscar.
Never.
And then you had Common on stage talking about the NRA, honey. Talking about that. What did he say? Hold on, let me tell you what he said.
What did he say?
He gonna say that the NRA should get out of God's way. Well, maybe Common, maybe you should unarm your security and you get out of God's way. And then you tell us how that's working for you. We didn't know God talked to you.
No.
We didn't even know God was speaking to you. How about God speak to you on this? How about God speak to you and tell you to go Google the NRA see what it stands for and see what it represents before you start running off at your mouth about it.
That's right.
And then you had old nasty Kobe Bryant. You remember back in 2003 when it was alleged that he sexually assaulted a teenager because that girl was 19, but he was up there on the stage accepting an award. Where was the Me Too movement?
Where you at?
Where was the Time Up movement?
Where you at?
Oh, there was nowhere to be found. Yeah, see what Hollywood want to do, they like to look the other way, turn the other way, act like they don't see things to continue to get a check. Everybody in that room was nothing but probably straight hypocrites. We don't need you preaching to us.
That's right.
Preach to your own stuff.
Yes.
Sweep around your own front damn door before you try to sweep around ours. Now, Silk, get that ball on out of here, girl.
Gladly.
Get it on out of here.
Gladly. The nerve.
I had to use a cuss word when I said it, girl, because they don't tell us what to do.
That's
you
right.
don't tell us how to vote.
Yes.
You don't continue to dig and dag at our president.
That's
But
right.
he ain't done nothing to you all.
That's right.
The hypocrisy on the left is real. And that's why you all boycotted it this year, boycott it next year until they get their act together.
You ain't missing nothing.
Now, if you would like to nominate someone for the Bowl of Stupid, please visit thebowlofstupid.com. In the meantime, and in between time, we will see you next time right here on the Bowl of Stupid! Oh, so you know what? Because people have been asking us about, okay, now who go in the bowl?
Yes.
We missed a couple of weeks of the bowl.
Yes.
So we wanted to go ahead and give it to them and put them in the show. And you all know that the social media platforms are censoring us. And I know a lot of you all are not getting your notifications. And so that's why we try to also put the bowl inside of our chit chat so that you can see the Bowl of Stupid.
Yeah.
And I want to talk about something real quick.
Real quick.
Daniel, is this Daniel Frasilo? He was arrested. Okay, he was arrested for sending the white powder to Don Jr.'s home. They arrested him, girl. They took him into custody while he was heading for work.
Yeah. And I hope that they make an example out of him.
They need to make an example out of him.
I hope they make him regret that he did something so.
You know what? It wouldn't bother me if they would give him life in prison.
Yeah.
Because shame on him.
And time out for playing these little games.
Right.
You know, our president won this fair and square.
That's right.
He is the president.
That's right.
Let him be the president. All of this extra stuff that the left is doing.
Right. Stop it.
Crazy.
Stop it.
It's
Stop
crazy.
it. So yeah, girl, they should
One more thing real quick. You know, a high school girl using steroids to help her transition into a male has won her second girls wrestling tournament. So the girl is on testosterone because she's transferring into a male.
Okay, wait. She's a girl.
She's a girl,
but she want to be a guy.
She's transitioning into a male. Okay. But she's on a girls wrestling team because the boys won't let her. They won't let her play on the boys wrestling team because she still have her vajayjay. She still got her woman parts. Okay, but I don't think that is okay for athletes. And let me say it like this. Let me take it off of me and say it like this because it's in general. If it's not okay for athletes to take steroids or any other performance enhancing drugs, then it should not be okay for this girl to take testosterone, which is a steroid hormone that stimulates development of male secondary sexual characteristics. She should not be able to take testosterone while participating in any sports, including wrestling.
She should wait until she fully transitions.
Because that's not
what you do with your body. Is not our problem.
Our problem.
If I go have surgery,
right,
I can't go to school and I still got my wound open. I got to wait till that
you gotta wait till it
before
heal.
I get in and start doing stuff. So
that's right. But see, if this here girl, okay, like remember Marion Jones,
right?
Okay, if Marion
she lost
Marion
her whole
Jones,
career.
She lost her entire career whenever she admitted to taking steroids. Okay, so how is it okay for someone to knowingly participate in any sports while taking a drug to alter their body and performances? Okay, this is not fair game. It's not fair games to the girls that she's wrestling with.
Yeah.
She can break one of their necks because she don't even understand her own strength.
Yeah.
And then if it's not okay to take performance drugs to help you perform better,
right.
steroids, how is it okay for this girl to take the same drugs just because she's supposed to be transitioning into a male?
Well, I want people to understand this here, that testosterone, that hormone.
Yeah.
Men automatically have that. That's what makes them strong. That's what makes hair grow out on their face
and
on
muscles,
their chest and
the
their
strength,
muscles,
all of that.
Voice change. That's what that's why
what it's for.
Well, okay, but I'm about to go there with this one.
Come on, let's go there.
Well, if we can give a girl testosterone to become a male, why not give her estrogen so she can start feeling like a woman? So she won't have to switch into a. Does that make sense, or is that too much right?
That's too much like right. That's the truth. Why not do that if that's? But the deal is, her mind is telling her that she's a male. Her emotions is telling her that she's a male. And so she feel like she want to transition. You know what?
She can, that's what she want to do, right?
To do that. But don't impose it on the other female girls there. That and you have
they don't have the same. It's not gonna be the same. The score ain't gonna be
the same. That's right.
She got an advantage because of that testosterone.
That's right.
And you're right. She can snap one of their necks and hurt one of them because her strength.
She don't understand her own strength yet because she had never been a man. She's taking this male hormone to become a male. That's right. So I don't think that that's fair. And one more thing, you got the left. They want to remove the word man,
really,
because it could be sexist, like mailman, telephone man. They want to be like telephone person or male person.
Oh no.
Why are people trying to do away with the man? You got men that want to be feminine. You got men that want to do away with being muscular. You got men that's putting on our wigs, putting on our lipsticks, putting on our high heels, trying to be ladies. Why?
So society is trying to get rid of the men in our society.
The man. They don't want to
use
the
doing
word
this,
man.
The
left. What's really going on here? This is crazy.
Exactly why I keep telling y'all to vote Republican.
That's right.
You can't vote for no more Democrats.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
I want my man to be called man.
I want
not person.
The man. That's right.
I'm the woman.
Yes.
He's the man.
The man.
I don't care about your sexual orientation.
Right.
If you are a woman, you are a woman. If you are a man, you are a man. Because pretty soon you won't want them to call us women. Right. Because it's going to offend somebody.
They already want to do away with gender identity.
Oh yeah.
These people is crazy.
Yeah. They don't.
But okay, we got to get ready to go because Sean Hannity is coming on and we're running behind.
Yes, we are.
But whenever we was in Lynchburg, Virginia, we was at convocation,
right?
And we was able to do our speech.
Yeah.
And so we're going to go off tonight playing a little bit of the speech. Dallas, Texas, here we come, baby. Sold out show coming up March the 8th.
Yes, and go get your tickets for Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at diamondandsilk.com.
And don't forget, every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we pray for our nation. We pray for our president. Pray for Diamond and Silk. Look, you all, we are going to do this. We're going to save this nation.
That's
one
right.
person at a time.
Now, we was just coming to give y'all the 211. We call it the 211 because it's two of us.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
So in the meantime, and in between time, we will see you all next time right here on Chit Chat Live. But take a look at this going off, us at Convocation at Liberty University. Good night, everybody. We would like to say thank you to President Farwell, to all of the pastors, the student body. Thank you so much for the invite. We are so excited about being here. And it is amazing.
It's amazing.
Still. It's amazing.
Yes, it is.
You know, I know you all are wondering, where did these two black girls come from and how did all of this start?
That's right.
And I told Silk, I said, Silk, we're going to a religious college, so don't bring that drink.
No, we can't drink.
Leave that drink at the mansion. You know, we stayed in a beautiful mansion, you all. That's fully stocked with food. I love it. So you want to know how it all started? Well, here's what happened. I love y'all. I was minding my business, watching my television. And I called my sister. I said, girl, I said, cut on your TV. I said, Donald Trump is announcing that he's running for president.
And I stopped what I was doing and turned on my TV.
And then she called me back halfway through. She said, girl. This is how she said it, y'all. She said, this is going to be the next president of the United States.
That's what I said.
And then she got a chill.
Yes.
Now here's what y'all don't know about Silk. Whenever Silk get a chill, yeah, you got one now.
I got one now, yes, honey.
That means something is about to happen. Something is going to happen.
That's right.
So we didn't